We've been talking about personalization for the past 10 years, but a lot has changed, and Evergage is leading the charge in a lot of that innovation. One area is in terms of truly making personalization personal, all the way down to the individual. You could call that personal, you could call that one-to-one individualization. That's what we're delivering. We call it the power of one. Segment-based, audience-based personalization is important, and we provide it and will continue to do so. But in order to truly realize the power of personalization, you want to be talking to each person in an entirely relevant way. And so that can only be accomplished using machine learning, where you're letting algorithms drive what's shown and bring it all the way down to a person. We're doing that across experiences, but let's talk about it in the context of recommendations. If you think classically, when you think about a recommendation system, which again have been around for 15 years or so, typically what a vendor is providing is people who have viewed this also viewed that. So if myself and you were both looking at the same red shirt, let's say, over in the corner, you might see a little widget that recommends 3 other shirts. And it doesn't matter who I am and what I've done. When I look at that red shirt, I'd see these 3 other shirts. And when you look at it, you'd see the same 3 shirts, because we're basically trying to say, well, when people look at that red shirt, here's else what other people look at. That's okay, but it's not personalized. The 3 things that might be shown there, one might be from a brand that I've never looked at, I've shown negative interest to. Another might be at a price point that's way out of my range based off what I've done previously. So Evergage is going to understand that and not show me those 2. It's going to show me something different. Likewise for you, you might have other tastes and interests, and it'll show you something different. Capturing the right data is essential to delivering a great experience. In a sense, it's because of garbage in, garbage out. If you're collecting weak data and then trying to leverage that to personalize the experience, you're going to personalize in a weak or unhelpful way. If you collect great data very deeply, your understanding of that person will be much more accurate, or the understanding of that company, and then you'll be able to personalize based off of that in a much more relevant way. So let's get specific. How does Evergage provide much deeper, much better data, and therefore a much better understanding of the person or company to whom we're personalizing? There's really 3 ways in which we do it. One is that we're capturing the full context of everything that that person is doing as they interact with your site, with your apps, with your experience. We're capturing not just the page that they went to, but the meaning of that. So in an e-commerce example, we'd be capturing, yes, this person went and looked at a blue shirt, but also it's this particular shirt, but also it's a blue shirt. They like the color blue. It's this brand of shirt. It's in the category of men's clothing, et cetera. So that full metadata, that full context is being captured. In a B2B example, we'd understand not just that they went to this web page, but that they went and this page was about, let's say, things for the insurance industry that this company is trying to sell to. And it's a white paper, and they seem to particularly engage with white paper. So you're understanding this deeper context of all the things that matter to them and matter to this business. So much deeper context, much deeper engagement. Most all tracking solutions that are out there track just clicks. And we have a saying that clicks can lie. Clicks are useful. We track them. You should track them, but they can lie. Consider 2 examples. If I'm in an e-commerce setting again, and I click on that blue shirt, and then I go and click on the red shirt, well, which one am I interested in? Most solutions out there would say I'm equally interested in both. I clicked on them both. But Evergage would know that I clicked on the blue shirt for 5 seconds, clicked away because I realized it wasn't right for me. I went and looked at this red shirt and spent a minute on it. Still just 1 click, but I scrolled down, I hovered over it, swiveled it around to get the different view, looked at the reviews. All of us with common sense, if we were a store clerk watching this person, we would know the person's interested in the red shirt, and therefore all things associated with that red shirt context. Evergage knows that and would score my affinity and intent much more strongly on the red shirt positively, and actually score my interest in the blue shirt negatively. I clicked and left. That's a sign of non-interest, whereas most other solutions would treat them as equal interest. Evergage can provide your company the power of Google's personalized search, Spotify's personalized radio station, and Netflix personalized video, all in an easy to use, easy to deploy solution that your marketing team can use.